Hey yo, what are you watching, bro? What is this? Hey, this dude watching girls' asses on YouTube. Got you. Don't click off yet. I'm gonna leave that up just so you can keep watching. See, I'm a very nice guy. But anyways, why did you click this video? Because you had the urge to. This video is about urges, and especially porn urges. Let me ask you, have you ever wondered why Michelangelo's David and many other Greek and Roman statues had less than endowed manhoods? You mean you don't sit around thinking about statues' penises? Well, the answer is because back since the beginning of time, small penis was a symbol of being in control of your desires and your urges. No one wants, when you're going into battle or on these different conquests, some man who can't control himself, who's getting turned on and worked up by different images and people and battle and excitements, right? You want somebody who can be totally You want somebody who can be totally unreactive and keep their cool and be totally focused at the objective on hand, right? That's a little side note, but just an example of how important this has been to be in control of your urges since even the beginning of time. And you guys failed the first test, that's why you clicked on this video. Well, maybe some of you guys are just my core audience and like watching videos of me talk, but let's be real here. This video is gonna have way more views than the last one. Urges. Now, I'm gonna be honest, I don't find anything intrinsically bad with masturbating from time to time, for mechanical reasons. Maybe you're very stressed out and you just need, a reset, or maybe you're having trouble sleeping. I don't think there's anything wrong with that from time to time. It's when it becomes an undeniable, non-negotiable, where you just have to do it every single day. I know there's a ton of you out there, and I'm not gonna sit here and act like I haven't been down that path before. Yeah, I've definitely dabbled. And there's a saying, when you have these urges and you give in and you say, screw it, I'm just gonna do it. There's a saying, if you do it once, you'll do it 1,000 times. I'm not sure who said it. Maybe it was me, but probably somebody way smarter than me. It's a very smart quote. But what it means is each time that you give in to your desires, each time that you know you're not supposed to do something, but you do it anyways, you're opening that door and you're widening what is acceptable. If you do it once, you'll do it again. And let me guess, each one of you jerked your little ding dong for the first time and you felt horrible about it. You're like, I'm sorry, God, I'm never doing this again. And then guess what? You're probably back there doing it again the next week or a couple days later, even maybe hours for you freaks out there. So you know it to be true. Well, your body has this certain reward system. This is in place for strategic design. It rewards you by releasing dopamine every time you accomplish something. If you beat somebody in single combat, boom, dopamine released. You feel great about yourself. You slay a deer for the feast. Boom, dopamine. You feel good. This is what drives you to do anything of meaning. This is why anything gets done in the world. If you didn't have these reward systems, nothing would happen. There would be no reason. If you accomplish something, you don't feel anything, why would you even do it? So in the rise of pornography in 2007-ish, where it became free online at abundant amounts, people, especially young men, start watching it and getting this dopamine release without having to actually achieve anything. You're getting this dopamine release, the satisfaction, without having to go out and actually seduce a woman. So you have no need to even go out there and talk to girls. That's why it shows today men are having way less sex than in the past. There's studies done, I'll put one up there. But not only that, the less sex that you're having, guess what? The more porn that you're probably watching. Let me ask you, if you eat a burger, it's delicious, you love it, it's great. If you eat another burger the next day, it's pretty good, it's great. By the end of the month, if you eat a burger every single day, it's not going to be as enjoyable as it was that very first day, and your stomach is probably expanding a little bit each time. And by the end of that month, maybe you want 2 burgers. You start getting fatter. You're more miserable. 2 burgers doesn't bring you enjoyment anymore. You need 3 burgers. Next thing you know, you're fat and you're eating 4 burgers a day. Same thing with pornography. Let me guess, most of you started watching pretty tame things, and now you've gone down rabbit holes you never expected you would go down, and you're probably not proud of it, my friend. So what do? At this point, you probably realize that it's time to escape this cycle of dopamine release and expansion of need for dopamine and this artificial reward, right? Well, it's very difficult. It's going to take a huge mindset shift, but I like to think of it like this. If you're trying to cut out any addiction, anything that you know is causing you harm, what do? You get rid of it. If you're an alcoholic, you don't go stock your shelves with booze. You take all that shit, get it out of the crib, right? If you're in an abusive relationship, you don't go hang out with them 24/7. You have to clean break, cut it off, get them out of here, leave. Same thing with pornography. So how do you do that? You could try to just, throw your laptop out the window. It's an option. But I think a better option is to install a porn blocker. Now, whatever you use is up to you. I've actually done brand deals with one called Blocker X in the past. This video is not sponsored, but you can check that out. You set it up, you subscribe. It's a monthly thing, and it blocks every platform on your iPad, phone, computer, whatever, that has pornography on it. Out of sight, out of mind. Next, you need to pick up passions and replace those urges and that consumption of your mind with other things. When I stopped, I had a natural transition from my mind thinking about those things to my mind thinking about other things like YouTube and fitness and other hobbies like pickleball and shit like that. Like, it's amazing how fast of a transition it just totally can slide into something else. And I know for a fact it'll happen to you too. So what are you into? Go do more of that. Get more and more involved in that. Go hang out with friends more. Do anything. Rock climbing. Paper mache. Cup stacking. I don't know. So it's time to stop. Cut it out. Do it for me, but more importantly, do it for yourself. That's it, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Until next time. Peace.